Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amari Kalia if you are new here, and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my green juice. I have been drinking green juice for about a week now, or a little over a week. At this point, today is Wednesday, March the 29th, and I have been making my own green juice for over a week. And I have actually fell in love with it. I love the taste, and I just love what it's been doing to my body. I definitely think that it has been helping me with bloating and reducing inflammation, but I say that with a grain of salt because I am eating a lot cleaner, a lot better. So that also may be why I haven't been bloating as much as I used to. But either way, I'm going to show you guys how I make my green juice. It's very simple, very easy, and it takes about 10-15 minutes, but we're just going to get right into the video. So I have celery, green apple, key limes, ginger. I tried to do like a little nugget, but I just cut it up in slices. I also have spinach. I like to cut up all of my ingredients before I start putting them through the juicer, just to help the process go by smoother. I used about 1 bunch of celery, 1 green apple, and 2 key limes. So with the juicer, the ingredients go down here, and then the juice comes out over here into the jar, and then this is where all of the fiber goes. Now there isn't like a particular order that I go in when I put the ingredients in, but I do like to start with the celery, and then I go to the apples, and then the limes, and then the ginger. So I found this recipe on Pinterest of how I picked out my ingredients, but I'll go into that after I finish juicing. So literally you just put all of the ingredients, or however much you want to. I just like to do, I like to fill it up, kind of, depending on the ingredient. With the celery, it goes down very quickly, so now I'm going to go in with the apples, and I usually do like 2 at a time. Now we're going to do the limes, and it's 2 small key limes. Well, key limes are small anyway. Last but not least, we're going to do the ginger, and you guys will see that like the ginger literally will not add much of anything. But ginger, if you know, you know, a little literally goes a very long way. So this is the juice before I put it in the blender. You can see that everything is separated. So this is probably the celery, and then the darker green is the green apple, and then the top is the key lime. So with the last step, basically I take a handful of spinach. So literally like a handful of spinach, put it in the blender, pour the juice in here, and then I blend it. So here is my juice. I would toast, but I'm not about to drink this right now. I just got off work. This is actually my juice for tomorrow. So I make two, what am I trying to say? I make two at a time right now, just because it doesn't take a lot of work now that I've gotten used to the routine, but I just personally don't like to make more than two of anything. Like even when I meal prep, I only make enough for 2 days. When I make my overnight oats, I only make enough for 2 days. I just like to have things as fresh as possible. I feel like when things sit too long, the taste kind of like it changes. But so I drink my green juice in the morning after the gym on an empty stomach. If you guys follow my channel, you know that I don't eat anything before I work out. So I wake up, go to the gym. After the gym, I come home and I drink my juice as I'm like in the shower, when I'm getting ready for work, and then of course after all of that, I eat my first meal of the day. So I drink my green juice on an empty stomach. And the reason why I started making my own green juice is because I used to buy the Bloom's green supplement. If you've been following my channel, you know that as well. But once I ran out, I never bought more because first of all, it's $30. And also, like, I'm more of a natural person. Like, I really don't believe in like taking a lot of supplements unless you need to, like if you've been referred by a doctor. But even then, I feel like there's a lot of things that we can get from our food. So I prefer not to really take like medicine or supplements if I don't need to. So once I ran out of the Bloom's greens, I never went and bought more. And then my cousin, she went and bought celery juice because she wants to work on her good health and her skincare. And she tried it and she didn't like it. She didn't like the celery juice that she bought from the store. It wasn't good to her. It was disgusting. And I remember that I had a juicer because when I first got the juicer for Christmas in December, I used it a few times, but I never really pulled it back out. But I was like, you know what? Maybe I should start by drinking juice, like making juices. So I went on Pinterest. I found like a base recipe and I went off that. So I used celery, spinach, key limes for my citrus / vitamin C. For my fruit, I use either pineapples or green apple. So green apple has been my go-to because it gives more of a sweet taste than sour. I have tried it with the pineapple when I was trying out different like combinations last week. The pineapple was okay, but it was a little too sour and a little too acidic for me, especially if I already put key limes in it. But I like the key limes in it because it balances out the ginger. The first time I made it, I put a little too much ginger, like a lot of ginger, so it was very spicy and very hard to drink. So now I have been able to figure out how to get the taste that I'm going for. And it is really good to me. It's sweet and it feels very refreshing when I'm drinking it. And I have definitely seen a decrease in my bloating. Like I said earlier, I'm not 100% sure if it's just from the green juice because I am eating a lot cleaner. But I have noticed that I have been using the restroom more, if you know what I mean, since I have been drinking my green juice. And I love it so much. It just feels so refreshing to have something so healthy first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. For the summer, I am working on my body. I have some goals that I'm trying to reach. Your girl trying to be real fit and strong, and a part of that, most importantly, is nutrition. So this is a great way for me to make sure that I'm getting in my greens, and this is another way to make sure that I'm going to be snatched. And in the summer, I definitely want to keep it light when it comes to what I'm eating. Not like eating less calories, but just eating foods that are rich in nutrition and not rich in processed sugars and things like that. So I'm going to be drinking a lot of smoothies and drinking my juices. And of course, it is a lot of natural sugar, but I do pay attention to, like for instance, if I do drink a juice, well, I drink a juice every morning right now, and you know, y'all know that I usually like to eat overnight oats for breakfast. Well, I've been limiting like how much overnight oats I eat throughout the week. Now I try to limit it to like 1 to 2 days a week instead of 3 or 4, just because, you know, this is a lot of sugar, and overnight oats is a lot of sugar. And I make sure that when I do eat my overnight oats, it's on my leg days, which is when I lift the most, when I lift heaviest. So those are my high carb days. So it's okay if I eat, you know, oatmeal for breakfast and I have my wraps or whatever it is that I'm eating that day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any juices that you want me to try, or if you have some recommendations as to what type of juices you make or want to make, let me know in the comments. And I hope you guys try this recipe out. Like I said, I found it on Pinterest. Very simple and easy. I like to keep things as simple as possible. I'm making sure that I have some leafy greens, which is the spinach, some vitamin C, the key limes, the celery for the base, and then the apples for my fruit. So like and comment on this video and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. See you guys in my next video.